can hear the roar here at the United Center. Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. It doesn't get any better than this. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We're glad to get spooky.
It looks like a shot out of a cannon. He just takes off running, and it gives his team such a great push, such a surge as they try to get in.
Jimmy Butler was the last pick of the first round back in 2011 by the Bulls, and developing his outside shot. But he brings an awful lot to life to the table.
And he gets it to go. Coming off a good outing against Milwaukee.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them.
Wow.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrap.
10-point game against the Heat in Miami. Rose dishes to Dang. And he finishes it off.
He is a big man saying, you see him get up and down the floor out there. He moves like a guy half his size.
Seems to be consistently there for this team.
Well, I tell you what, you consider all the injuries the Bulls had last year, and you look at the 30.
You know, you looked at the roster last year, you kind of scratch your head. You go, how is this team going to get to the second round without Derek?
The W against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
They ran away with that game, mostly thanks to their play at the offensive end.
That's exactly right, guys. There was crisp movement. Certainly demoralizing. You can't help but feel like that team has got your number. They're handling you all the time. Good defensive instincts on display there. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
That's by Derrick Rose. Felton kicks to Shumpert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
In general, I think he's a guy who is very well respected around the league and got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated.
Bulls trail by 7. Here's Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Steve, when the vets saw the finish line in sight, they picked up their play and got back in it.
That's right. They won 13 games in a row late.
They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
And the Knicks leading by 3. He only passes to Hardaway. Count the bucket.
That's what you call early offense.
Heinrich inside the three-point line. That's good.
Fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Hardaway dishes to Carmelo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Being asked if he would return, but the team came together, Steve, and showed the Bulls aren't just a one-man show.
Went to 7 games, and they fell to the Pacers in the second round after that.
Now, here's Felton. 14 points from him. Heinrich kicks to Murphy. Here's Gibson, and that one is good with Snell. Makes the lead pass, and then Murphy with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room.
Dishes it to Dang, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. And guys,
first-round pick Jimmy Butler last year really emerged as one of the best young players in the league. Great story. So
Dang attacking. Elbow shot. Good as the jump shot falls.
Tom Thibodeau.
Now Smith. After the missed 3 from Luol Deng. Smith the pass to Martin. The rim rattling. It's getting harder for players to weather big minutes, Steve, these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting going forward.
The feed to Heinrich. Releases from 15. That's good. And so
the first player since 90 to come off the bench and score 30 or more in 3 straight games, Kevin. He's simply a bucket maker.
Chandler dishes to Smith. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Dang goes in.
Tore it down that time.
Back to world peace. Goes up on the high post. That is good. Snell. That's good. And so one of the tougher teams on the road, and their road record was, you know what separated them, Steve, from Anthony kicks to Chandler. Working on Noah. Shot clock at 6. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. Outside to Butler. And finished off by Noah.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning.
Jumps up. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. For the tie. And that comes off the assist right hand to his waist, so he'd have to develop his left, and that was something that he worked on even more. Butler dishes to Noah, and that one is hammered home.
How about that fantastic finish?
Those teams are always all about, and this year is no exception.
Butler attacking, gets it to go. Dang. Guarded by Shumpert. The baseline J. And it's Chicago scoring
The basket
again.
here would do a lot for their confidence.
Smith. And that comes off the assist by Raymond. Working on Smith. Butler dishes to Boozer. Soft touch off the glass.
Yes, I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Rose passes to Day. Back to Rose. And the three ball is good.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
For three, Felton, and good up. Back to Anthony. There's the three, and that comes off the assist.
Clicking.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Dunleavy kicks to Rose. Dishes it to Dunleavy. It's good. This time the assist.
It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Chandler kicks to World Peace. A strong finish under over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rose passes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Rose. Tries from 16. Gets it to go. The screen for Felton. Anthony kicks to Shumpert. Launches it. Gets it to go. To Stoudemire. Down low. It's stolen by Dang. Puts it up from 17. The putback. And finished off by Noah. And Butler, here we go. Noah. And it's thrown down.
More than anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Shot's good by Butler. Anthony off a pick from Chandler. Felton sets a screen for Anthony. He passes to Stoudemire. Back to Anthony. From deep. That's good. Anthony. Smith kicks to Anthony. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
No reason to slow down now.
Stoudemire kicks to Felton. Smith from the arc. That one goes. Count from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah.